You. What's up, y'all? Tell it like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. We here now. We here at the end of the NBA season. It's time for the play-in to see what teams are going to be playing. Pretty much the top teams of each conference. So I'm just gonna do my quick predictions for the play-in. I've been paying attention this season, but I really haven't been paying attention this season. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've just been disappointed in the play. I've watched all the Celtics games for the most part, and some marquee games if I, felt like watching it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I've been kind of disappointed with the lack of where the league is going. Guys is not really playing defense no more. It just seems like guys is not really even playing hard for real. I'll say like more of the second half I watch than the first half, but I will definitely be paying attention now up until the season is over with. So, it is what it is. But anyway, so the playoffs start actually this Saturday. So we all know that the play-in tournament will be pretty much this week. So determine what teams is going to be playing the top two teams of each conference. So anyway, with the first game tonight will be LeBron, old man Grandpa James and the Lakers versus the New Orleans Pelicans with Zion Williams. I like this matchup, man. I really do like this matchup. This is a 7 and 8 seed matchup to determine who's going to be the 7th seed at the end of the day. In this particular game, it's looking like Anthony Davis might not be playing. Shit, my bad, yo. It's looking like Anthony Davis might not be playing this particular game. To me, I don't really think it matters. I think the Lakers have a good enough team to be able to win this game. Even though Zion and them boys have a lot of talent on that team with C.J. McCollum, Zion Williams, and C.J. McCollum, Zion Williams, and Brandon Ingram. How the hell I can't get B.I. name? Like, goddamn, my bad, B.I., man. You know what I'm saying? The chef. You know what I'm saying? The chef B.I. on big business. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. This is a kind of a crossroads situation for the Pelicans, I will say. Because they've been close to making it. Last year I think they was in the play-in as well. This time around they will have Zion Williams playing. And we're gonna see if this team is good enough to be able to actually make the playoffs. If they don't win this game tonight, they still got a crack at it of making the playoffs because they would play the winner of the ninth and the 10th seed. But if they don't make this playoffs this year, man, I could see this team being broken up. I could see guys getting traded or guys demanding trades or guys signing somewhere else if they're free agents. So this is a kind of make or break kind of game for the New Orleans Pelicans, in my personal opinion. But without Anthony Davis, though, this might be a tall task for the Lakers. With Anthony Davis, I say they win this game. Without Anthony Davis, I still lean to them to win this game because LeBron, man, just got too much experience in the game, man. I can't really go against somebody like that. You're just going to have to show me. You know what I'm saying? The Pelicans just going to have to show me that they can get it done against LeBron James. That's my personal opinion on that. I know, it might seem like, oh, well, they're going to cheat for LeBron James, this, that, and the third. And that might be the case. And that's why I'm not betting against a dude like LeBron. I just can't do it. Even without Anthony Davis. LeBron knows how to win these kind of games. He understands the magnitude of these kind of games. And LeBron must get out here and put the team on his goddamn back. I don't want to hear no whining and crying about how he ain't got no talent on the team, this, that, and the third. He has to find a way to get these guys ready to play. Actually let these guys play their game. That's really the most key out of all of this without Anthony Davis is LeBron has to learn how to stay the fuck out of the way of his own teammates sometimes. You know what I'm saying? and let these guys play. But at the end of the day, LeBron must put the team on his back and will these guys to and direct and guide these guys into a goddamn seventh seed at the end of the day, so they don't have to keep playing these games. You're already kind of most teams are already limping into the playoffs anyway. Okay, so you kind of want to get this game and get as much rest as possible before either Saturday or Sunday, where they will actually be starting the series at the end of the day. So I'm going with the Lakers in this one tonight. The Pelicans going to win this. They just going to have to show me, man. That's just what it is. Anyway, let's go to the next game tonight. Another great matchup. These are great matchups that's happening tonight, man, out there out in the West Coast, man. Great matchups tonight. And that would be Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? The babyface assassin, one of the petty kings, and the Golden State Warriors versus the Sacramento Kings and De'Aaron Fox, man. This is a hellified matchup. This was a matchup that we watched last year in the playoffs. This particular matchup went 7 games. Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings went 7 games last year. I was kind of hoping for the Kings to win it. I think I had Curry and them win it, but I did wanted to see the Kings win it, man. I really did. But that boy Curry, man. That boy Curry a bad man. You know what I'm saying? He a bad man, man. He one of the coldest. You know what I'm saying? That's another nickname I got for him. One of the coldest. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That boy Curry, man. But it's been an interesting season for the Golden State Warriors, man. With the addition of Chris Paul, guys being hurt, guys getting suspended, Draymond. So it's been a very interesting season for the Golden State Warriors. They had a lot of up and downs. It's kind of crazy that they're even a playing team. They almost was not even a playing team. So for them to be able to be in this position is kind of weird to me. I ain't going to sit up here and hold you. When you look at what happened with Klay Thompson as well, Klay Thompson as well had his situations going on where he was benched, he was hurt. He was just lost. It looked like he lost his confidence. I ain't going to sit up here and hold you. It looked like he lost, and it really looked like he lost his place within the offense. Me personally, I don't know what Steve Kerr is doing, but they need to get Klay Thompson if they want any kind of chance of winning a championship. Where especially after the trading of Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson has to at least be a somewhat of himself. You have to still. I mean, when I watched the game the other day, and I think he ended up having like 37 or something crazy like that, but that's because he was able to be himself. He was able to get out there, get them shots. He didn't have to worry about nothing. He was the number one guy, if anything. Number 1, number 2 guy out there. I don't think Steph played, so he definitely was the number 1 guy. So he has to get back into that rhythm for him to be able to really be Klay Thompson. Other than that, he looking like a shell of himself out here. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of is what it is. But the Sacramento Kings, for them to be in this situation to me is kind of wild. I think they're being punished at the end of the day, in my personal opinion. The Sacramento Kings are being punished just based off just not getting the calls from the NBA. And when Mike Brown going off the way he been going off, with Mike Brown going off on these referees the way he been going off. They've been clearly punishing goddamn the Sacramento Kings at the end of the day. Not only that, for De'Aaron Fox not to make the All-Star game to me was just kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, he couldn't make it. Maybe Sabonis or somebody. You know what I mean? Like, none of these dudes can make it. Like, none of these dudes can get a representation of somebody actually getting there. But y'all letting other folks that really don't deserve to be there, to be honest. But it's a shame. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame what happened with them, man. And I think the league is going to continue to give the ultimate fuck to the Sacramento Kings and booting them out. The league is going to put them out their misery, and the Warriors are going to put them out of their misery. It is what it is. Along with Draymond Green, I just think that as long as Draymond keep his composure out there, he's playing tough, making smart decisions. they're not going to lose this game. As long as Chris Paul doing what he needs to do out there, I don't see them losing this game. But I mean, they could lose this game. They can get ran the fuck out of the gym as well. We know that the Sacramento Kings is a very young team. And I was just thinking about this the other day. I was, once the play-in matchups were announced as far as the West go, I was like, man, it would be great actually to see the Kings and the Pelicans make it to play the two top teams. I think they're both young teams, if I'm not mistaken. I think Denver fell to 3, if I'm not mistaken. So it would be OKC at number 1, and it would be the Timberwolves at number 2. So that would be a hellified matchup if they was able to, if they was able to actually win those games in both teams. But like I said, like I predicted early in the year, I believe two of the top teams are going to get knocked off in the West. That's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? 2 of the top teams are going to get knocked off in the West first round, especially if they're playing. And I remember saying this, especially if they're playing teams like Golden State or the Lakers. Okay, they're going to get knocked off in the first round. That's my personal opinion, and I'm willing to put money on it. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But anyway, I got the Warriors winning this game, man. Steph Curry and them boys getting it done tonight, and them going on and playing the Pelicans for the last play-in position, all right? So now we're going to come down here to the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler, Emo Jimmy, and goddamn Joel Embiid and the 76ers. So this is going to be, I think, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, Thursday night. It will have to be tomorrow night because, the playoffs is Saturday. You don't want to have these teams playing a bunch of games. The play-in tournament needs to start a little bit before the week, actually, so teams actually have a fair rest at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, because, if a team got a play-in and then you want these niggas to turn around and play Sunday and, whatever, man. But anyway. Emo Jimmy, man. Look, man, I'm going to keep it a bean pie, man. Miami Heat, they kind of scare me low-key. I really don't want to play the Heat, man. I'm going to keep it a bean pie as far as a Celtic fan because, man, it's always life and death with these niggas, man. I mean, it's always life and death with these niggas, and I just don't want to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with them. And I know that Joel Embiid and them boys is on a mission. Joel is back. He looked good his other night, but like I said, I think we got a better chance against them. I'm not going to say that we're going to sweep the 76ers or anything like that, but I just think that we kind of favor up a little bit better against the 76ers than we do the Miami Heat. Miami Heat got a lot of Miami Heat can knock off a number 2 seed. You know what I'm saying? They are definitely good enough to go to the Knicks and beat them niggas. I'm going to keep it a dollar bean. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that matchup happening again. So with that being said, I got Emo Jimmy for the win. I think Emo Jimmy is going to go out here and he going to go crazy like he do in the playoffs, man. And it's about that time for Emo Jimmy to motherfucking erupt out here. So I got them winning that particular game. It is what it is. All right, so let's come over here to the other matchup that's going to be happening. You know what I mean? And it was crazy is, I'm not so really fond of this matchup. I'm going to keep it a dollar bean. The Bulls and the Hawks have been, superly disappointing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to sit up here and hold you, man. Like Trey and DeJuan Murray, like, what we doing? I understand y'all had injuries and shit, bro, but it's like, yo, what are y'all doing, man? What are we doing in Atlanta, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got all the talent in the world, but y'all niggas is not winning these games. I don't know. What is it? Is it coach? Because when Nate McMillan, I don't even know if Nate McMillan still, no, he's not the coach. So when Nate McMillan was the coach, y'all was at least decent, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was at least a 5, 6, 7 seed or some shit. Y'all done fell all the way down to the goddamn 10th seed and shit like that, man. It's goddamn ridiculous, man. Very disappointed in the Hawks, man. They're better than this. You know what I'm saying? They're better than this to be in this position. And the same thing with the Chicago Bulls. Now, I understand with the Chicago Bulls, they're missing a very key piece in Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball, you know, is a very key piece. And some of y'all might be like, tell I get this TV, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. This is why the Bulls are struggling. The way that they've been struggling these last few years is because they don't have Lonzo Ball. They haven't been able to really work that chemistry because of really injuries. The Bulls have been riddled with fucking injuries. That's what's disappointing about the Bulls. These niggas just can't stay healthy. The only disappointment I have in the Bulls is just like when you looking up and go to watch one of these niggas' games, it's like, damn, nigga, where the fuck is DeMar at? Oh, all right. He hurt. Okay, well, where's Zach LaVine at? He hurt. Where Lonzo Ball at? You already knew Lonzo Ball wasn't going to be playing this shit. Where Caruso at? This nigga hurt. Everybody's fucking hurt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's missing and shit like that. They have no consistency within their lineups. You know what I'm saying? And that can spell disaster at the end of the day. I just got to keep it a bean pie and tell it like it is. So this is why I'm so disappointed. It's like the battle of the disappointments. You know what I'm saying? Because both teams are very disappointing at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But do I think this is going to be a good game? Yes, I do think this is going to be a good game. Both of these teams match up very well. DeMar DeRozan will probably be the lone man out there as far as his team, as far as carrying this team at the end of the day. And, you know, he'll be going against the duo in Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? Badass little Trey. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all call him Ice Trey. You know what I'm saying? Trey the gang. You know what I mean? And Devontae Murray. You know what I'm saying? You know, with that duo, I just think they'll find a way to get it done. You know what I'm saying? They'll find a way to get it done along with Bogdanovic and them boys. You know what I mean? And I think they still got Kevin Hunter, right? I think that's his name. Kevin. I don't know if Kevin might be his first name, but Hunter, the white boy. You know what I'm saying? White boy that be shooting them threes. I think they got him. Either that or he on the King. I don't know. I forgot, man. Like I said, man, I ain't really been paying attention to the Hawks too tough at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I think Trey the gang and them boys, man, little badass little Trey and them is just going to be able to overwhelm. That duo is going to be able to overwhelm DeMar DeRozan and them boys. And they will be going home to put the nail in the coffin on a disappointing season from the Chicago Bulls. Something's got to give over there, you know. But like I said, for them, is health. It is really diabolical health issues going on with them. You know what I mean? And when I mean I don't mean like, you know, cancer or nothing like that. I just mean like the injuries that they end up getting. It'd be like, yo, that should be. It'd be like fucked up. Like this nigga, Zach LaVine, if I'm not mistaken, he's probably not playing in this game. He hasn't played for a minute, you know what I'm saying? For like months. I don't even think the nigga really played all year. We know with Lonzo, this nigga was hurt. He'd been hurt for the last couple years and been out for a significant time. I don't know what's going on Caruso's situation. I think he might be out as well, though. You know what I mean? So it's just like, this shit is just nasty work, man. Nasty work, man. But I know they still got the big man. Hopefully he's still playing. He might be able to give them some production and stuff like that. They still got they got some guys on the Bulls, man. But, you know, as far as when this time comes around, playoff time, you need your stars, man. Had they had Zach LaVine, I probably would have gave them niggas the win. You know what I'm saying? But without Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan is out there, the mid-range guy, you know what I mean? I see him going off. I see him going off in a blaze of glory, but I don't see them winning this game. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is, man. So to cap off a disappointing season, man, I got, you know, Chicago Bulls going home, and I got, obviously, the Atlanta Hawks playing the 76ers for that last play-in spot. And so we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do any more predictions until I know what the last matchups are going to be. And then I won't do my prediction for the playoffs until I know what all the predictions are going to be. I might do some predictions because some of them we already know the matchups. So I actually might do some of those as the week goes on. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.